Hello children. In the previous session of physics class, we started with the chapter light. We studied about the various topics on light like what is a ray of light, what is beam of light, how are we able to see the things around us, and what is a mirror, what are its properties, what happens when light falls on a mirror, how are you able to see your reflection in your mirror, what is the pros, what is reflection. Next with respect to light, that is what is reflection of light. Yes, no, we also studied what is reflection of light. What is reflection of light? For that, and we also studied about the laws of reflection. We also studied about the laws of reflection. So, we shall soon glance it once. If you consider any reflecting surface, for suppose a mirror, then its one of its side is silvered or polished. It is one of its side is silvered or polished. When you allow the light to fall on this mirror with the help of any source of light, there will be many rays coming from the torch. So here the source we have considered is torch. There are many rays coming from the torch. One of the ray of light will fall on the reflecting surface perpendicularly. Means at 90 degree. The one of the ray of light will make 90 degree with the reflecting surface, and that ray of light is called the normal ray. It is called the normal ray, which makes an angle of 90 degree. This is normal. As I said you, we have habit of writing normal ray with the dotted lines. If you want to draw the continuous line, yes, you can draw. Next, one of the ray of light, if we consider it to be the incident ray. Normal ray, incident ray, and the reflected ray. Normal ray is what we know, a ray of light which makes 90 degree with the reflecting surface, that is normal ray. Incident ray means any ray of light which is incident on the reflecting surface at some angle is called the incident ray. The ray of light which is incident on the reflecting surface will bounce back or it gets reflected back, and that is called the reflected ray. Whenever you draw the ray of light, children, as I already mentioned, this arrow mark is very, very important. It shows in which direction the light is going. So, this is incident ray and this is reflected ray, I and R. This incident ray will make an angle with the normal called the angle of incidence, represented by small letter I. This symbol you know, in mathematics you have learned angle. Angle I. What is angle I? It is the angle of incidence. What is angle of incidence? It is the angle made by the incident ray with the normal. Similarly, the reflected ray makes an angle of reflection R with the normal, and it is called angle of reflection, represented by small letter R. Angle of incidence I and angle of reflection R. Angle of reflection is the angle made by the reflected ray with the normal, or with respect to the normal ray. This is about angle of incidence and angle of reflection. Based on this, we studied about the laws of reflection, which is very important, children. There are 2 points as we studied. The incident ray and the reflected ray are always equal. That is, angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. That is the first point. I is equal to R. It is not like this ray of light only is equal. Suppose if I is 30 degree now, this is 30 degree, means R also will be equal to 30 degree. Suppose I make the angle to be some 60 degree, then reflected light also will be 60 degree. Hence, that is what we mean by first point in the law, under law of reflection. Angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Next, if you see, this ray is incident ray, this ray is reflected ray, and the dotted line what you see is normal ray. All are lying on the same plane. As I said you, this can be shown upon, and here you can shade the region, or below like this. Either way you can write, children. Both are correct. So, The incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal all lie on the same plane. That is called the that is the second point of the second point under the laws of reflection. This is very important, children. Next, we also studied about multiple reflection, in which we took the example of the barber shop. When you go for the barber shop, to show your hairstyle behind you, where you cannot see with when you are sitting in front of the mirror, the barber will hold one of the mirror behind you so that you can see the reflection of your back there, and from there it will reflect back to the front, to the mirror in front of you, and hence you can see the reflection or the image. So when for the image to be formed by any source of light, then minimum of one incident ray and one reflected ray is required. And we also studied about the regular reflection types. If you remember, regular and irregular reflection. Regular and irregular reflection. If at all the reflected rays are parallel and if the reflecting surface is smooth, then what we see is the regular reflection, like this children. Incident ray, reflected ray. The reflected rays are parallel to the incident ray. But in case of irregular reflection, the rays will not be parallel and the reflecting surface will not be smooth. That is the main difference. So all this we discussed in last class, children. In today, and I said you one more point before we winding up. What was that? How to prepare the kaleidoscope? Just go through your textbook. I said, what is a kaleidoscope? You all have might have seen already the kaleidoscope. To prepare that, what you need is 3 rectangular shaped mirrors, which you place. One is base and other 2 like this you will keep in the form of a triangle. You make a small hole and place some pieces of maybe the glass bangles pieces or something if you put inside, and if you watch through the hole, every time you change the position and you see the different patterns, beautiful patterns formed by the small pieces of glass over there. This is how you can see the pattern. See, the children one who designs the fabrics, that is the cloth, the designs and all, what you see on your bed sheets or whatever bedspreads and your cloth, you see different designs each time. You want whenever you go to shopping, you want different designs. Yes, no, the same design you want to purchase. No, you go for different designs. Yes, no, how do they design? How do they get this idea? How much they can draw? So such people, one who designs these wallpapers or these fabrics, they use this kaleidoscope, children. So every time you change its position, different patterns you can see, the reflection of those glass pieces in the mirror inside. So the pattern will not get repeated, children. That is very important point to be noted. Whenever you shake the kaleidoscope, the patterns what is formed with the help of glass pieces which you are seeing in the mirror, it doesn't repeat. The pattern doesn't get repeated. So this is helping these people who design the wallpapers and fabrics in giving a new design every time. So this is about the kaleidoscope, children. Next we shall study about the spectrum of light. What is the spectrum? You have been studying from your lower classes, no? Spectrum means, yes, whenever there is raining and from the opposite direction, if at all the sunlight is falling on the raindrops, what happens is you can see the formation of the beautiful rainbow. Yes, no, now it is rainy season. Morning it will be sunny, but by evening or afternoon it will start raining. But when one part of the city there will be sun, it will be hot. So in that time, whenever you see the sunlight, in whichever direction it is raining, from the opposite direction the sunlight is falling on the rainwater, then it undergoes the process of this reflection that you will study in higher classes. It is called total internal reflection, children. So when it happens with the rain droplets, rain droplets inside the rain droplets, when the sunlight enters, then only you can see the formation of this light. Sunlight is a white light, yes, no? So when it undergoes reflection with those water droplets, it gets splitted into the spectrum, that is beautiful 7 color spectrum. 7 colors with Gayor. Yes, you have studied, no? With Gayor. V, I, V, G, Y, O, R. Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. In this order only you should say. Why? Why should we say? Why can't you start from red and end with violet? Each color here is the wavelength. It is wavelength. So you will study what is wavelength and all in higher classes. So each color is different wavelength, means based on wavelength they get reflected. So least wavelength means it will get reflected first. Higher wavelength means it will get reflected. The end means you can see this band of color very highlighted. It will be highlighted. Red color has great wavelength. So don't worry about that concept of wavelength and all now. That is the reason behind writing this Vidgaya in the same order. So each this represents the different colors. So we know that white light is it is a composite color, means why it consists of 7 colors in it. So you might have done the experiment, no? We have seen the prism in the school. If not, when you come back to school, I will show you. When you hold the prism just for the sunlight and hold one white sheet of paper and you hold the prism in some angle, what you can see is that the white light, when it passes through the prism, it gets splitted into 7 colors. Let me show you how. You know, prism, it has triangular faces and rectangular faces. It has 2 triangular faces, one at the top, one at the bottom, and 4 rectangular faces. You can see it once you come to the school one. So I am considering this triangle means it is not the geometry triangle, not that triangle. It is one of the triangular face of the prism, children. This is prism. So I have considered one of the triangular face of the prism. When I make the white light, this ray of light is white light. When I make the white light to pass through the prism, it passes inside the prism like this. See, whenever I draw the line, immediately I am putting arrow mark. Why? Because arrow mark is very, very important. It shows the direction of current, direction of light, children. 10th standard, we keep on telling about direction of current. So I send you the same here. Direction of light. So this arrow mark everywhere represents in which direction the light is going. This is very important. So white light is entering the prism now. When it comes out of the prism, what is coming out? White light, when it comes out of the prism, you can see that it will split itself into 7 beautiful colors. It will split itself like VIBGYOR. Vidgaya. You can see the spectrum. So white light is the composition of 7 colors, which are the violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. This is about the spectrum or the reflection of light, children. Whenever you pass the light, white light inside the prism, after the light enters the prism and when it comes out of the prism, it gets splitted into 7 colors. This is called the spectrum of light, which consists of 7 colors in it. Next, children, in the beginning of this lesson only we studied that only if light is present or only if we have one of the sense organs, eyes, we just cannot see things around us. Yes, no? Only if we have eyes can you see? No, light is required. Only if you have light you can see? No, eyes is required. Yes, no? So eyes and light both are required in order to view the wonderful world around us. So what is this eye? What does it consist of? How it works? All that we shall discuss today. This is very, very interesting and important topic, children. What is inside our eyes? And one more thing I wanted to tell you regarding your general assessment 1. I have said you this whole lesson light will be there. If possible, I will type the notes, the whole exercise I will type and send it to you in your group. But for the upcoming tests, children, you read only the lesson. Exercise questions I won't ask. From the middle of the lesson only, I will be picking the question for you from physics. From physics only I am telling. So, please read the lesson. Don't worry about the exercise questions now. You can go through it, find the answers on your own, fine. But I will be giving you the notes anyways. But for the upcoming test, read the lesson thoroughly and you can answer any question given. No need of, don't think madam has not given us notes yet. How to read, don't get tensed. Okay, now exercise questions, notes I will be giving you separately. As of now, read the lesson, you can answer any question given. Next we shall see what is eyes, what it consists of, how it works, everything. How is it is enabling us to see the beautiful world around us.